I'm Charnie. I'm a senior staff nurse within ABC District Nursing based at Bradwell Hospital. So it depends really, it could be either I'm based in the office and I'll be nurse in charge, and then it'll be allocation of the work, just managing the day-to-day running of things, emails, dealing with supervisions and that kind of thing. I'll be out and about doing the complex patients, so the ones that sort of maybe we've struggled with, the ones that are just have more complex needs really. Every day's different, but it's normally split between those two things. I love palliative care. If I could choose something to do, that would be it, because I have such a passion for keeping people at home and keeping people comfortable and allowing them to be surrounded by the family. And I think if we can give someone a peaceful, comfortable death, I don't know what is more special. Initially it was with South, and then it was sort of, once they'd done the successful pilot of it, it was offered to everyone, and it was spoke about for a little while. And to be honest, within our team now, there's only the new starters that have started over the past couple of weeks that aren't doing the long days. Other than that, every full-time member of staff does the longer days. So we work 4 days a week instead of 5, 8/6s most of the time. Obviously we sometimes cover the early morning shift, so if you are on an early morning it'll be 7/5 instead of 8/6. Because the way your hours work, you do a 5:30 finish every week, just one shift, it doesn't really matter when. When it gets past 5 o'clock, sort of, if you're office based, if you're in charge that day, the office, there's no one really there. So benefits wise, I can concentrate better because I'm so easily distracted when there's noise about that I just can't help it. So if there's no one in the office, I tend to get a lot done. That's a really productive hour for me. Same in the morning, to be fair, if I get in the office for 8 o'clock, before people start coming in, maybe 8:30, you can get a lot done. Being able to do 4 days rather than 5 just made a difference. I jumped at the chance to do them, to be honest with you. The work-life balance is just so much better. And it means that extra day where you're not in work, it means you can do all your household bits on that one day that you would normally be at work, and then you'll have a weekend free, or you'll have those 2 days where you can actually just do normal life things rather than chores. You can get a stretch of days off and it's just lovely. I don't think negatives. I think it took, from like a senior point of view, it took some getting used to. You have to sort of develop different ways of allocating, and you have to be mindful of the different shifts and sort of traffic at those different times. But it's not a negative, it's just something that we've had to adapt to. And you know, we've been doing these shifts now for a while, I think it was since May. So we've had that time to adapt. Even if there was any sort of downsides, they're far outweighed by the benefits. Morale in the team is so much better as well, because everyone's work-life balance is better. It's not just ours. Everyone notices a difference. I think it just means that, you know, you've got a bit more breathing room. That's essentially how it feels to me. Even with weekends and like working weekends, you know, you've got a stretch off. So even if you've got difficult days, I mean, in this job, you don't do it for the money or anything, you do it because you love it. But it just does add that benefit and incentive to keep going when you've had a really rubbish day.